What it do, boo-boo? How y'all doing? It's Tuesday. It's totally Tuesday. And we're going to do our manifestation reading and see how our life's going. I think that things are really starting to develop. I've just had a lot of small manifestations come through lately, and that's always a good sign that big things are coming, big things are on the way, and you're headed in the right direction. But I'm feeling really happy and really excited, and just generally, I don't know, feeling disco. I had this journal by Danielle Laporte. It was a day planner and a journal, but there was a prompt at the top, and every day you had to list like 3 or 4 of your core desired feelings. And each and every day, one of my most authentic core desired feelings is disco. Generally as a concept. But yeah, I'm feeling very disco lately. Feeling really good and excited. Tuned in, tapped in, turned on, as Abraham Hicks puts it. I hope you guys are too. I got my new dance pole put in today. I had a chrome one, and I had really rather had the brass one. So I'm excited to get the new one. And my old one, the hardware had become stripped, so it wasn't really like, it was all malfunctioning and everything. So really excited. I got to take it for a spin today. I'm like so tired. I'm covered in bruises. It was the end of like a 6-day like stretch at work too, over like, I don't know, prom, graduation, Mother's Day apocalypse. And I had that one like incident where I was like sweaty with hair in my face and swamp thing and like zit bleeding and partial migraine, nonverbal. Tonight, it was like, this was my Friday for like 2 days off ahead of me. And I was to the point where like, I would talk to my tables and it was becoming nonsensical. And I was like, I kept saying words wrong. Like I went and like said, like I just completely mispronounced this wine to this table, and it was just like I just couldn't back myself out of it. And then I kept getting like lost in my own features. Like I was so tired, and I was like trying to feature these dishes, and I'd start talking about them, and then I was like just going off on like a tangent and stuttering and all the things like from the other night. I was just like, oh my God. I'm insane. I'm embarrassing. I'm bringing shame to our household. This is hilarious. But tomorrow and the next day I have off. I'm going to plant some seeds in my garden. I have some herbs and some basic veggies that I'm going to grow this year. I really missed gardening over the past few years in production. I just hadn't had time to do it. So one of my goals in working at the restaurant was to garden again this year and get back into dancing and, you know, get some of those routines in place again that I was missing. So I'm really excited. I feel manifestation is happening. So let's collectively see how our manifestations are doing and what we need to be aware of to help stay in alignment like mind, heart, soul, body, in alignment with the harmony of the universe. And then hopefully we're able to hold the paradox of desiring something like through and through, and also at the same time like being okay if it happens or not. You know, you have to completely release something and also want it with all your heart. And that's the hard part about mysticism, is that you usually have to be okay with like holding 2 sides of a paradox at the same time and just accepting that those things are both true. It's this and not so much this or. Yeah, all right. Well, let's see. What do we need to know to harness and embody our potential and overcome our shortcomings? Oh my God. Okay, so I just saw this card at the bottom of the deck, and I wasn't going to take it unless it came out, and it just flew out. A new dawn. This is like my favorite card. The worst is now behind you. Positive new experiences are on the horizon. I just love this. So yeah, I was just talking to someone about this at work tonight. They said, what's going on in the magical energies right now? And I was like, major like rebirth energy. It's not just like the fresh new cycle of like year after year or like within the seasons or anything like that. This is like a major, like you could change your whole life if you want to, or like jump to a whole nother timeline, or have a whole nother perception or perspective. So that's really exciting. Also, we just started a Mercury retrograde on, if today's May 10th, it was today, if not yesterday. And so it's probably going to be something that circles back and resurfaces. And I think that like this time we're ready for a new situation. We're ready to go forward and not look back. We're ready to have a new experience of life and be a new version of ourselves, and, you know, to live in a way that we never have before, you know, with a new mindset and everything. So, you know, the worst days are behind us. The best is yet to come. And yeah, just be strong. If you have something from, you know, a shadow of the past come creeping up and it throws you off kilter and it, you know, gets you, you know, triggered or whatever, don't worry. You've gained a lot of strength. You can handle it. You can, you know, we had that Two of Swords come up yesterday. It was about like knowing your own mind and making your mind up. And then there was a message earlier in the week about releasing and embracing and all of these preoccupations with embracing what's coming and letting go of the past, you know, the pain from the past, what was toxic in the past. We are moving past what has in the past been, you know, toxic patterns, toxic people, manipulative patterns, manipulative people. And we're moving into a new dawn, in a new day where we can have more of a straightforward experience with things and experience more joy and ease and harmony and fulfillment in our life, and not so much upheaval and drama and, you know, just constant obstacles and challenges. You know, I think we've come through that storm and we've been shaped and strengthened by it. And, you know, I think because of that, we're being rewarded and we get to move forward. Yes! Oh my gosh! This card says yes. Your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So, yeah, confirmation of what we're just saying. It's like we're moving forward into a healthy, positive, bright today and tomorrow and future, and we're leaving like the darkness of the past behind us. No more. No more. Don't need it. Not serving us. Music for manifestation. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. I love it. Well, I'll be doing that because I'm going to be dancing up a storm. But yeah, that's great. I love music. I love the oracle it can be when we hear some lyrics that just stand out, that give us a message that we weren't expecting or whatever. But yeah, music, the thing that helps you manifest is feeling complete, feeling full, feeling whole. I think that's why I like the feeling of disco, because people, like, disco is so fabulous. It's like no one's depressed or mopey or like sad in disco. Everybody's like opulent and like sexy and like, you know, partying hard and like has like the hair down to the floor kinds of things. Everybody's half naked and like it's like full on like Dionysic ecstasy. It's not, you know. So I love that. So manifesting through music. So music is one of those things that can really stir your heartstrings, stir your emotions, stir your feelings. And so what you want to do is get in the feeling state that you want to manifest. You can get in the essence of that. That's what music is great for, because it doesn't, it captures the essence of a thing in a general way without being so specific. So it can bring you those general feelings, right? General feelings of being inspired or turned on or romantic or wistful or whatever it is. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, turn on some music that matches it, get pumped, get in a high vibrational state of mind, get in a consciousness of having and gratitude and excitement. And yes, I don't know. It's no accident that ritual usually has music and dancing involved, because it creates magic. It's a manifesting catalyst. Father healing. Ooh. So tired of father healing. Barf. Okay, let's see. Oh, father healing. Okay, father healing. It looks like Ariel's dad. He's hot. Hot old merman. I mean, like, this guy's like beefcake central. It's like almost too much. I can't. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. I'm trying to give them to heaven. Just keep on giving them to. Just keep on giving your father issues to heaven. Just keep on keeping on. Yeah, just forgive your father of the debt of being your father, and just consider him a man that you know who's flawed, who has his own shit to overcome, who's like confused and misguided as well, and just has a bunch of emotional baggage and is probably emotionally unavailable and hopelessly flawed and probably never gets it right. I just let it go and just accept that he'll never be that dad in the commercial where people are all like wearing khakis and like flannels and like going camping together and like calmly like getting in the car and like making it fun. The guy, he exists for some people, not for all of us, right? So I guess just let go of that fantasy and accept who your dad is, for who he is, and that's it. That's all you get. And if you just let go of the desire of wanting your dad to change or expecting that he's going to, then that lets a lot of, like, that helps you let go of a lot of the rage and the frustration that you constantly feel every time that you have any kind of contact with him and you're again upset that he is the way he is, you know? Just accept. Don't even expect your dad to ever change, right? Just let him be who he is, and you don't have to like him. You can just love him, and you don't have to enjoy his company, but you can be there for your parents, and you can make sure everybody's all taken care of. But you know, you don't, I mean, some people aren't best friends with their parents. Some people are. It's cool if you are. It's great if you are. But it's not the end of the world if you aren't either. You can have a very fulfilling life without your dad being your best friend. All right, you guys. Just like at my tables, I am now talking myself into circles, and I'm going crazy. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to drink a glass of wine and watch something and chill. I'm tired. And then I get a couple of days off, and I'm so excited. Get my hands in the dirt, do some gardening. All right, yins. You have a good night. Be good, but not too good. Ciao.